You have creative fans. You know, we live in an era where if you have creative fans, you're actually able to find out about it because of the internet. You have fans that have come up with something called, what is it? Is it Julia Stiles?
Oh, yeah.
Hangs on to stuff. Is that right?
Yeah, it's so random. I'm very flattered. Julia Stiles on stuff?
On things, yeah. And it's you, like, hanging on to things, and they're
it's
all over.
It's not like me on drugs or on
No.
It's like, it's me
I don't know why you'd bring that up.
Literally hanging off of
Yeah,
me.
it's you. I mean, we found, just two examples. I think there's one of you hanging off the Spice Girls. I just love that you're desperately hanging on. I think
Don't let me go, Posh.
Yeah, to Posh, yeah. And then there's one of you hanging off of Keyboard Cat. Another reason why China is kicking our ass. I know.
That.
What's that?
I love that.
I love it. We have something to talk about, which is you shot The Makeover, which is this television project that you've worked on, that you're promoting. You shot it in, is this correct, in Boston, my hometown?
Yes.
You shot it in Boston.
We went all over Boston, lots of really great locations. I love Boston. It's a great city.
I love that town. I'm from thank you, one guy. Oh, thank you. Thank you, two guys. It is, and the premise of the movie is it's sort of a modern-day My Fair Lady. Is that right?
Yeah.
Where you're the...
I'm the Henry Higgins character, and it's like My Fair Lady, Pygmalion. I play a girl who is kind of an upstart, and she's run for Congress in Boston, and she loses. That's the opening scene. But she finds a working-class Boston guy with a very thick accent to kind of make over into the perfect candidate so she can have him run in the re-election.
So as part of the project is you're trying to get him to clean up his Boston accent.
Yeah, he loses his thick, heavy Boston accent, you know, wicked pissa, that sort of thing. I play.
That's how my mother talks, by the way.
Does she say wicked pissa?
Wicked pissa.
Gita swallows.
Yeah, so you had a lot of scenes where you had to do the Boston accent, which is
well, no,
difficult.
I'm the one who has like perfect grammar, so I'm walking around almost practically British, although I wasn't British, saying things like, I don't know to whom you are referring. That kind of annoying.
Right.
Smarty pants.
And he's like, yeah.
So and then, you know, it's men and women, so romance ensues. He gets me to kind of loosen up, and she gets him to just lose the accent, really.
You know what? Mission accomplished. Yeah. That's enough. I grew up around that accent. That's a rough accent.
How come you don't have an accent?
You know, it's funny. I don't even know what happened, but when my parents, my dad took, like Super 8 film when we were kids, and we look at it, and I'm like, yeah, call you Strumsky, yeah. And then I think I moved away fairly young and lived in a lot of different cities, and it just went away. I never made an effort to get rid of it, but when I'm a kid, yeah.
No, like theatrical training? You didn't?
God, no. Look at me. Let's talk about... yeah?
Can you do the accent?
You know, it's funny. I can't even do it, and when I hosted Saturday Night Live years ago, I was in a sketch where I was supposed to do the Boston accent, and they were trying to train me to do the Boston accent,
no.
and I couldn't do it. I had like a mental block.
Oh, no.
So I grew up with it, and I had it till I was 8, and then it went away.
Yeah.
And I'm incapable of it.
Oh, that was like that sketch with Jimmy Fallon, right? The Red Sox fans?
Yes.
Yeah. You are.
Yeah. I forget. It was in the 1930s. Okay. It was when Saturday Night Live was primarily a radio show. A bunch of young people are thinking, I didn't know that.